This is an action-adventure book. Action-adventure books typically are located in exotic locales: Paris, Berlin, London, Lincoln County. So let's talk a little bit about Bolivia. It's gorgeous. The people are beautiful, people are friendly. It's a lovely place to be. Lynn and I were very lucky to be there, and even luckier that I had an airplane that we could fly around to go visit some of these places. But Cochabamba City is located next to an area of the department called the Chapare. And it's got more moisture, so they have, it's great agriculture. Unfortunately, what they do is they grow coca there. The coca leaf is what they make cocaine out of. They make it into paste. They put the paste in these big bags, and they put them on civilian airplanes, small airplanes. And at dark, all these airplanes launch at once. It's like swarms of squadrons of hungry mosquitoes. In this book, a fictitious terrorist, international terrorist, named Kurt Wallerheim, decides to reach out to Fidel Castro to join forces to move into South America, to take over drug cartels, to destabilize the democratic governments of South America, and ultimately overthrow them and replace them with communist governments. So standing in between these two guys are three Americans in the American embassy. Tom Callahan, Lieutenant Colonel, Air Force Academy graduate, Chief of the Air Force section, just like I was. And then his wife, Colleen, Australian, and their friend, Porter Nelson, who is a Pulitzer Prize-winning war correspondent and journalist, international journalist. So here's Colleen. You're going to see her. She's Australian. She's smart. She's statuesque. She's blonde, and she's beautiful. This is an action-adventure book. Adrenaline surging, Colleen slammed the rover into reverse and stomped on the accelerator. Tires screaming, she shot backwards out of the cone of the overhead light. She yanked up on the emergency brake and spun the wheel hard to the left. The nose of the car swung around through 180 degrees. Releasing the brake, she shifted into first and floored the gas pedal. Accelerating up the hill, she aimed directly at the car she had passed less than a minute ago. Blaring the horn and flicking her headlights at the oncoming car, Colleen willed the big rover to accelerate. Popping sounds. The front window of the other car exploded. It veered crazily off to one side as she shot past. More bullets. Her rear windows shattered. One bullet thumped into the dashboard. She glanced at her rearview mirror. Her heart stopped as she saw the two phony police cars separate and turn up the hill in pursuit. She prayed for a plan. More shots cracked. She whipped the wheel hard over, squirted between a taxi and another bus, and up a side street towards the embassy. Her eyes caught movement to the right. Another bus, too close to avoid completely. She jammed the accelerator. The rover surged ahead, but the bus clipped the rear fender. Colleen bounced off a parked car, spun up on the sidewalk, and back into the street, engine roaring. Skidding around the last curve to the embassy, tires smoking, she slammed into the corner streetlight, caving in the right side of her vehicle. The big car's engine gasped and died. Colleen flung open the door and leapt out. She lowered her head and charged like a fullback across the street between the two stunned Bolivian guards flanking the embassy's front entrance. She dashed up the stairs and crashed through the last door separating her from the safety of the United States Marine Security Detail.